G'day, welcome back to another video. I'll try not to exhaust you too much. Nah, no laughs, alright, anyway. Worth a shot, Dad Jokes 101. Right, so this is the KingBrown exhaust system. It's made by Pacemaker. Pacemaker. It's 409 stainless steel with their signature goldy hammer tone sort of paint job on it. Now this one includes two mufflers, replacing the factory configuration on a FZJ 105. So those who are not familiar with them, it's a 99 Toyota Landcruiser live axle model with a petrol 4.5 litre engine. Now this is an automatic vehicle, but they fit straight into the manuals as well. And I think most or almost all of this three-piece set is the same if you wanted to put a 2.5-inch version onto it, the diesel, the 1HZ. So it looks like a good bit of kit. We're about to get this installed. So it's just been unboxed. There's still some packaging laying around, but I just thought we'd show you what you get when you unbox one. And because people, you know, you do pay a bit extra because it's a premium exhaust system. It's not one of these little cheap ones that'll burn out probably in a few years, especially full driving and that kind of stuff, and water and long trips and a lot of heat that goes through them. You're going to want an exhaust system that lasts, especially if you're planning on keeping your vehicle, I guess. So I've decided to give a stainless steel system a try because that's supposed to meet all that bits of criteria. All right, so solid unit, pretty impressed with it. It comes with the three pieces, obviously. You get your gaskets, you get brand new bolts, so you can cut, snap, grind, whatever you want to do with your old ones, because you won't be using them. You'll be using these ones. So there's 3 gaskets and, I don't know, when I last did maths, that was 6 bolts and 6 nuts. Don't think it's changed. So, and it picks up all the factory mounting points, unless you're unlucky like me, and I no longer have the corresponding section of this rear bit. This is the rear exhaust tip bit, because mine did have gas on it and it had been chopped off, so I'll just have to make up a little bit of on the vehicle there and bolt on another little bracket bit, but that's all right. And it picks up the factory figure 8 hanger kind of thing that they have for there, and so on and so on. They're heavy duty mounts. They are reinforced with a nice plate of steel here as well, fully welded. No complaints of that. Very solid unit, it appears to be. This is the crossover pipe bit here. It's, I don't know if I said it's 2.5 inch for those playing at home if I didn't say. So first impressions overall, solid unit, very happy with it. Cons, I guess, or gripes with it, is the just the finish on the coating. There's, I don't know, it just mishandled, it wasn't packed right. There is a few grazes on it from a bit heavy handling, I guess, but that's not the end of the world. Some of the things that I think are a bit how you doing is the missing paint. There is no paint there on the other side of that weld there on the muffler wall side. This is the rear mount. There's no paint whatsoever on there. There's paint on top, but not there. And we have a bit of a look here. I'll see if I can light this up. This is the tailpipe. There's paint, 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 paint. As you get to the top, it's just raw metal. So it hasn't been painted properly. Might have been a Friday job. And just the exhaust tip bit. Not a big deal. I'm just going to run a file on it. But there is, on the outside, inside, pretty decent burrs on it from where it's been cut. Same kind of burrs I get from hacking through an angle grinder and a bit of steel. So I'm just going to run a file over that, and I'm going to contact them to see whether they have their signature hammer tone gold in a aerosol, so I can touch up all these bits because it's there. And there's bits around the weld there. There's a bit down in on that weld there, if you can see there. And on their mounts there was some as well. I think if I flip this over, bear with me for, oh no, that's the right way, sorry, my mistake. There it is. There is down in here, I'll get that to a 2x zoom. There's rust on that. There you go, you can see it there. That's their KingBrown logo plate on the back of it. I don't know, they didn't get the spray gun here and give it a squirt. I don't know, that must be just normal steel, and This one's got paint, but one got it, one didn't. And there's just, yeah, different spots there. I know it's just preparation, or maybe it's really hard to get the paint to stick to stainless steel or whatever. But there's always little pinholes in it. So I'm not a painter, but normally when that happens, it's a reaction because of something else on the surface where the paint's been applied. So, and there's just a heap of little knocks and grazes all over it. Some of it has actually come off, stuck to the plastic, and then just like the side of here and the front, you know, there's just no paint at all. So yeah, paint job, and around that flange there, not really any sort of paint. Paint job and a file on that, 10 out of 10 I think. So yeah, pretty good. The stainless steel should keep it sort of safe and that anyway from corrosion and that, but it's nice to, you know, the paint just coming off straight away, and you want that to help with a bit of protection as well. Alright, next video will be whacking it in, I guess, yeah. Good on you, eh? Alright. Alright, so installing. This is the front of the centre muffler. Soaked the nuts. I've just started cracking them. I thought I might film it if anyone wondering at home. Exhaust rubber hanger bush up there. It is Fuba. I've got a new genuine one of them. So you'll have that to slide off once you've undone everything. Undo those two. Back here a bit further, I've removed these ones. There's a cushion up here, 10 mils, and then you've got another flange here. I think I can show you both in one shot there. So we've got there 10 mils, I've undone them, and these are a 14 mil. So they're 14 mil, so you undo here, and at the front of it, the rear is a, this is all one piece, where the KingBrown's a 3-piece. This section of exhaust factory with the factory flat bit is 2-piece. So, and here, and mine's a bit different because mine was on gas. So I've got to work out whether I can still use this makeshift rubber one, or I've got some metal L brackets. So there normally is a cushion at the rear here as well, like that other double studded 10 mil, but yeah, I don't have one. So I'll make do with what I got. So let's get this old exhaust out anyway. Alright. Here's that. Alright, so I'll just run you through the parts you'll need. This is if you're using genuine parts like me. I ordered ahead of time. So for the hanger, there's the part number there. This is the old one that was well out of shape. It's gone very hard. It's split long ago. So that's the part number to replace that. You'll need one of them. Now if your exhaust hasn't been modified and you still have both cushions, you'll have to check under your tailpipe. If you've had gas or that, it's probably been modified. Just check your rear hanger, see if you see one of these in there. If you do, you'll need 2 of these, and the other centre one, which is the only one I had left. As you can tell, it's been split for a while. Yeah, so I guess with this front one gone, it's been moving a lot. Let's put all the extra force back into this one. So I'll be only using one of these today. Looks like I'm going to have a spare because my current provisions at the back, I can't fit 2 of them on. Anyway, there's the part number for that. So if your exhaust system is unmodified, you'll need 2 of them and 1 of these. You will need to retain your nuts off the cushions, as the new ones don't come with them. I'm sure they sell them, but your old nuts should be alright. Mine are good. They're washed 1-piece nut. Okay, let's get back to it. Alright, so this is what it looks like when you take it your centre muffler. So there's a bit of wear on here. We're going to have to clean up all this mating surface for the new gaskets, which the KingBrown system comes with. You get in here, this is where your cushion goes, up there. And now this is the other piece. I did have to cut one bolt out as I couldn't get the other nut off, but I managed to get 3 out of 4 out, which ain't bad. Good out. Now we're onto the tailpipe. So the only thing now I think holding my tailpipe in is this bit at the back here, which we're walking, is this bit here. So we just undo 1 bolt and the old system's out. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, so at the moment I'm fitting that. This cushion is not lining up. Right, the exhaust is too far forward, but if you have a look, I haven't even got it done up, so it's probably going to pull away a bit more even when I do it up. I'm just trying to get everything into place. The new rubber's on. Connecting the crossover pipe in the rear here. This nut here is, I see I'll go getting it done up, but it's sitting on top of the weld. So it's, yeah, not going to be like a flush pull down. This side just clears the weld, but yeah, this one here, not so much. And I do not want to go grinding all the flange off the nut or grinding that weld. It should fit directly in. Alright, we'll keep going. And here I was thinking that the nut on this side, oh, hitting the welds is bad. The bolt heads are the same. Look, they're not going to come through. Have a look at it. That is not the right bolt for this application. They're the ones supplied. That flange is way too big. I'm going to have to grind all those flanges off. There's got no choice. Oh, mate. For an easy bolting kit, premium quality, it's, yeah, not going too well. Okay, so this is that cushion rubber. Clearly this hanger part here is can't be in the right exact position, because even when you pull that forward, it's still 2 holes out. And if you put it on that much force, it's going to be on like a 20-degree angle, which is going to end up ripping that rubber. So I'm going to have to try and belt this. Would have been easier out of the car. Now I've got to try and bend their reinforced bracket. I don't know if you can tell, it's actually got a bit of a curve there. Maybe they put too much heat into it when they welded it, I don't know. But yeah, it's definitely not going to line up. That excess bit hanging over that there should be over there. Gets better and better. I did grind the nuts, flanges back. They're all sitting up now. Same with the top side. Oh, you can see them. I just put flat sides on the bolts so they clear the welds. That's 90% or 80% snugged up. Same with the front. Didn't have to do welds on this one. That's because Toyota run the big flange here, which they've mimicked, so it clears all the welds. Yeah, everything's about 80% snugged up. Just leaving that last bit until everything's fitted. All right, we will persevere and try and get this cushion in, and then the tailpipe, which should be pretty straightforward, hopefully. All right, back soon. All right, all installed. Just got it to seal. Struggling to get it to seal here. I don't know if that's an issue on my end or just the gaskets they use. The muffler does sit, how they've got it to keep clearance, I guess, is on an angle, but a bit more clearance and more room to control arm bolt, which is nice. As you can see though, this mount is sitting well forward. I reckon it's going to end up stuffing that rubber. It's not quite in the right position. Yeah, it probably needs bending a bit or re-drilling, bending back a bit. So anyway, it's all in. We got good clearance everywhere though, which is good. Had to do those bolts, obviously. And I've made use of the other hanger I had. Got good distance here between the sub tank and the rear muffler, and it's just clears on the body, so it's in the exact position pretty much where the other one was, and it is rock solid. So yeah, good bit of kit. All right, so that concludes that. So in summary, overall, yep, good bit of kit. Just they need to supply some non-washed nuts and bolts for a few of these, I think, or just all of them. That issue up there, the paint or lack of paint issues, and just, you know, getting some things to line up, I guess, there. And I'm just going to have to obviously paint the exhaust, because there's like no paint here and no paint up on here. Just yeah, bit how you doing with the paint job. apparently they're going to send out a aerosol can so I can touch it up myself. So this is sounding much like a sub-tank scenario when I went through with that one. The company's just not up on their quality control. They all tell me they are, but I can only go off my experiences, and my experiences are they are not. So anyway, that's installed now. In summary, would I buy another one? Yeah, I would, but I'd thoroughly check it and unwrap it before taking it home. I'd buy it from a shop. I wouldn't buy it online or that. I'd buy it from a shop, which I did, but I didn't unwrap it because I wasn't expecting to have all these issues. And the fitment issues you won't know until you're going to fit it, right? So anyway, I'll have some words about them. About the fitment. Everything else seems hunky-dory. Alright, so that's the KingBrown exhaust system installed. I'll let you know how I go in time and how it beds in and wears. Cheers. Good on you, Uru. 15th take to do this simple little video. I'm really exhausted by now. Ugh. G'day, how you going? Good, no worries. All right, let's get into it. Video is about exhaust system. This one is KingBrown, made by Pacemaker. They make the pace. Let's hope it does some more pace now.